Let's talk about analyzing variables. When we're studying data, it's sometimes helpful to consider the W's of the data. Who, what, why, where, when, and how. Yes, I know that how does not begin with a W, but it ends with a W. Which of the Beatles had blue eyes? Do you know? It was Ringo. John, Paul, George, Ringo, they all had brown eyes except for Ringo, who had blue eyes. Ringo was also shorter than the other Beatles, although, oh goodness, there are websites that are devoted to the heights of the Beatles and how tall they really were. And here are the birth years. Okay, so when we're studying data, again, it's good to consider the W's. Who, that's the subject. That's what we're looking at. In this case, that's the Beatles. The what, that's the characteristic of the subject we're looking at. So in this case, the characteristics would be the eye color, the height, the birth year. Now, I call these variables because the characteristics recorded about each individual we're studying are called variables. They might be eye color, income, height, weight, etc. There are different kinds of variables. So we looked at eye color, we looked at height, we looked at birth year. Quantitative variables are numerical and they have units. Think quantity. That's why they're called quantitative variables. So they might be height, which is measured in inches, weight, the units would be pounds, temperature measured in degrees, age measured in years, cost measured in dollars. Those are quantitative variables. Categorical variables are categories and have no units, like eye color, hair color, birthplace. Those don't have units. Okay, so are these quantitative or categorical variables? Distance. Well, distance can be measured in feet or inches or nanometers, so that would be quantitative. Political affiliation, whether Republican, Democrat, Socialist, Communist, Independent, whatever, those would be categorical. So those are not quantitative. And phone number? Now, this is tricky. Phone numbers are numbers, but they don't really have units. So even though it's numerical, we would regard it as a categorical variable.